It is February 28th, 2022, 12:16 p.m., episode 1566. These are all the roughs from the week before. I posted this blog this morning, finished today's cartoon, now just did the blog for today's cartoon, and it's time to do this video. I'm going to come back in a few hours and do the video for today's cartoon. As I said, these are all the roughs from last week, and this one here is one that just, I thought this might be the actual cartoon I was doing one morning. This was not a rough that I did for CNN right here, but I should put that in the blog. But yeah, but then I changed my mind. This was also not one I was going to do for CNN. I was very much going to go and do the cartoon, and I was working on finishing it here. Then I changed my mind and did something else. I did send it to CNN with everything else, but there's a lot of stuff that it was in the middle of, so it didn't really go anywhere. There's actually another rough of this, but I thought people don't need to see both, and this was more finished, so I went with that. But the other one, it had better verbiage, put it that way. TJ was talking about a way for me to get around all that stuff that I did when I redrew Putin 3 times or 2 times after the first time, and with all the layers. But I don't know if TJ understands. Maybe he does. That I'm working in Procreate, not Photoshop. But so I don't know if you're like giving explanations for which program. So I don't know. But he's talking about pulling out lasso tools and copying and putting it back on the ink layer and stuff like that. That's just a lot of headaches for me. I hate messing with layers. If I have more than one layer, more than 2 layers, I hate it. And anytime I copy and paste like from multiple panels, like more than 2, that each paste in Procreate is a brand new layer. And I did that a few days ago. I'm trying to remember the cartoon, and it's a pain in the ass. I don't like it. If I could use just one layer, and near the end of my run with Corel, I decided to just go with one layer. So I was actually coloring on the same layer with all the ink, but you could do that with watercolor in Corel. It works out pretty well that way, but you can't do it with oil or any other substance, fake substance. And then you can't do it with watercolor in Procreate. So you need another layer for that. But it is very handy when you have to erase the color and stuff, and it is on a different layer. Then you can just don't have to worry about the ink part. So, I am tired. I want to go eat now. It's 12:19. I just want to go finish with this video. I like this one right here. The President's Day and Trump gets the toilet. But I had just done that toilet idea with the kids coming out of it. And I thought, this just can't really top that. So let's just let it go and not do it. And plus, I didn't want to like bombard my clients with Trump toilet cartoons. Here's another cartoon about a toilet. You'll get another toilet cartoon tomorrow, and then maybe the next day. Why am I losing clients? You know, all these toilet cartoons. Can we get a cartoon this week that's not featuring a toilet? No, you cannot. They're all toilets. I kind of dug this one right here. You'll have to go to the blog to read all these. You may not be able to see them on the screen. So, yeah. I got like a minute left. A little bit more than a minute. Really, I got like a minute. Let's talk about these. This one is on the San Francisco thing where they recalled the super liberals on the school board. But it was a big right-wing campaign, and the right-wing campaign worked in San Francisco. So go figure. I didn't even like that cartoon very much. I didn't like this one either. I didn't. It was like boring to me, like something somebody else would do. But at this point, I was just throwing like spaghetti noodles against the wall to see if they're done. See if they stick. See if it sticks. I made spaghetti last night. That's why the thing's in my head. I really like this cartoon here. And I sketched this one out for CNN. It was the last one I did. And they took it. And I'm so glad they did. And it's one of those that I didn't realize it was really, really good until I started working on it. And after it was published, I was like, wow, this thing really took off. And it did take off. I loved it. It got like close to 400 shares on Facebook, something like that. Oh, another yawn. Oh, I'm so sorry. If I make a new yawn, I apologize. I slept like 6 hours, maybe. So, that's it. That's it. That's all of them. There's like 15 of those damn things. I think there's only 14 in the video, but yeah, there's 15 refs. I'm worn out just thinking about having to go through all those rows. So, anyway, we're done. Bye-bye. Bye. Talk to you later today.